Dr. Bilo, we managed to have the freeform cladding in metal, shingles. We managed to have the freeform in brick. Learning that, say, shaping the brick in position is something which needs craftsmen, but a good opportunity. And now we do the last one, the plaster version.
That is, I think that's an easier one.
An easier
because the foam that is the basic layer of the insulation that's later covered with the plaster is quite pliable. It's soft. Even if it's a hard insulation, it is still easy to shape. So therefore, I would say if it's a curved load-bearing wall, because you have a good casting system in concrete, then you can easily follow with the styrofoam blocks this by cutting it into smaller strips, filling them later with the plaster and sanding in between, so you get good transitions.
I get actually
it's kind of like
this, and then I shape them in finally.
But if you have to do it freeform, so bending in all the dimensions, then it becomes a little bit more tricky. You may end up with pre-shaped insulation blocks.
I see.
That have to be numbered and labeled for the overall logistics. So you start stacking them on the bottom left and then you go row for row. And you could use wire cutting, which can also be computer controlled. You can hot blade. You can use a robot arm with a milling head on a standard CNC milling center, for instance. There's various applications in order to freeform these panels. And then they have to be somehow positioned in the best possible way on site, and maybe also the transition have to be smoothened and then covered with the plaster. So there's various options. Due to the fact that you can still treat the surfaces and the overall forms with labor or hand tools on site, you may be able to make it a quick and dirty process on the building site, while metal, once formed, you can't bend it into the right shape on location. So therefore, I would say this is a little bit more forgiving.
A rather simpler version of creating this freeform.
You can make use of all the technologies that forms these digital opportunities.
Okay, this was plaster window isometric
1 to 10
freeform.
Yeah, and then 1 to 10 scale.
Kind of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
And it's number 16. Here we go. That's it. Thanks.